Hi, I'm Sarah, and I'm here to show you how to deliver a STEM activity using materials you can find in your kitchen. So the sort of materials that you'll be using for this activity are some jam, and got some peanut butter as well. I also have here a loaf of bread and a knife and a plate. So some really easy things to find in your kitchen. And in this activity, we're actually going to do something tech related using no technology whatsoever. But there is one final ingredient that I do need, and that is a robot. So this is Tom, our robot. Say hello, Tom.
Hello, Tom.
So in this activity, you would be the robot, and the group of young people that you're working with would be giving you the instructions on how to make a peanut butter and jam sandwich. Now they might find this activity quite frustrating because their instructions do need to be very specific. My recommendation is to take the instructions as literally as possible. So let's see what that would look like. So Tom, put some jam on the bread. Through trial and error, they'll start to figure out what this activity is about, and they'll start giving specific instructions. This is good. So spread the jam. Okay, that's good. Keep going. And stop. Now you might be wondering, what on earth does making a sandwich have to do with STEM? But actually, this activity is really good at highlighting principles used in programming, so it's actually really good tech activity. So giving specific instructions is something you would do in a computer environment, and that's actually what we call programming. So if we look at things like apps or any kind of software using computers, it's all built with instructions. So you know when you get that box that pops up every so often that says OK or cancel, and you click OK, it does one thing, and cancel, and it does something completely different. That is a good example of giving specific instructions to do something in particular. Now, this STEM activity is also really good for helping develop other skills. So there's curiosity experimentation, there's that trial and error, creativity and problem solving, so how you creatively find a solution to a problem, and then also critical thinking, so how you think your way through a problem. This is also good for developing other skills. This one in particular is good for developing communication skills. It should highlight that sometimes when we say something to somebody, they may not always fully understand what we mean. So why don't we go and actually see what our robot has made in the end? So Tom, shall we see what you've made? Oh, there's some jam and there's some peanut butter and then bread, I suppose. This is just not what I was expecting. And just one final thing for you. You don't have to make a peanut butter and jam sandwich. You can make something else. You can make toast. You can make a cup of tea. Just use the same principles, but for something else. That's it. So do something that suits you, what materials you got, and maybe what a young person would like to make. If you'd like some more STEM activity ideas, check out our other resources. So our STEM session plans, you've got an amazing STEM toolkit, which is where you'd find this particular activity.